Bibles, from the Bible, James chapter 1, verses 2 through 4. I'm acting like we in church, like we don't this has something to do with, the trials and things that we go through. It says, consider it pure joy, my brothers, and I like to add in sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith develops perseverance. Perseverance must finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. Not lacking anything. I mean, the only way you can get to greatness is to be a complete individual. And the only way you can get there is to go through different trials and tribulations that will help you to become that complete individual. And when you don't lack anything, that means you can do everything. You can do anything because you will be equipped with everything you need to go forward. And know that each time it comes, it's just another lesson for you to go forward. It's progress. Well, my mom, she calls me often. She calls me to tell me to watch certain things on TV. And most of the time I'm busy trying to work or something, so I don't turn on TV to see what she's telling me to watch. But it was one day, like, she called me, and it was during the time where the miners were trapped in Chile, and she was like, man, you gotta turn on CNN. It's like, the miners ain't coming out, you gotta turn it on. So I had enough time to turn it on, and when I turned it on, I was moved, because I knew that those miners had been in their mine for over 60 days. And to be in that situation, you gotta be fearful, you gotta be like afraid, you don't know how you're gonna get out. And even if you think they can come out and save, you don't know for sure. You don't know when your food is coming. They started getting food down there, but that's a scary situation to be in. And when I watched each individual come out, as they would come out of the mine, they would first get out on their knees and pray and thank God, and then they would hug their family members. And that reminded me of some of the most important things that we have in our lives. The most important, which is God and our spirituality and our belief and our family members. And it gave me a good reminder. And then I saw this one gentleman who would come out of the mines, he was talking to the reporter, and the reporter was like, man, it was 33 of you down there. How did you all survive this? Like this, how did you do this, man? Like, and the guy was like, he was really calm and centered. It was like, no, we just, we did it, but it wasn't 33 of us down there. It was 34 of us down there. He said, no, it was 33 miners down there. And how did you do this? Like, what did you do what was you thinking? He said, sir, it was 34 of us down there. He said, no, I know, it was 33 miners. And he said, no, it was 34 of us down there because God was down there with us.
Amen.
And then, he said, at times I saw flashes of the devil, but I knew God was down there with me, so I knew I was going to get out. Hey, it's times right now, like you said, you may be going through economic situations, health situations, whatever the problem may be in your life. It may not be a problem, but it may be a time when you experience a problem and you feel like you're in that hole. Just know that God is down there with you, and you will get out of it. And when you get out of it, all you have to do is just get on your knees and thank God and hug your family members and know you'll be all right. So, each time I feel grateful that I'm getting to elevate my career and get into more acting and expanding and being able to write my book and do things like that I love to do, that I'm passionate about, and I'm able to express and give. But each time I do something and achieve at a certain level, it becomes more difficult to rise. It's like going up a mountain, because the higher you go up a mountain, the higher the altitude is, and it's harder to breathe. But the higher you go, you just gotta know, you take that breath. Say you get tired, just take a breath and appreciate where you are. And know that you've trained enough and you believe enough to go higher. So you just keep going higher, keep going higher. Well, I've been going higher, and now it's times where, I want certain films, and it's just harder to get the roles, because it's like, hey, they want Will Smith, or they want Jamie Foxx. Let's face it, I ain't knocking him out the box. Will be a day, I believe. Just recently I did some audition. I did an audition and the casting director said, man, you know, I don't know if he can hang on the comedy level with Ben Stiller and stuff like that. So I don't know. And that made me, you know, it made me step back like, man, can I do that too? Can I do comedy like that? Like, I mean, in my way. And it challenged me a little bit. And it challenged me because I've been working very hard and I've been studying and I know I have a lot of belief in myself as an actor. But that challenge came and I was like, man, you know, I ain't get this role and he, you know, I started questioning myself. And then it was like, out of nowhere, I heard the spirit of Emmett Till saying, something great is in you, something great that you have to give to the world. And remember that you're gonna contribute to the world and God is always with you. And I knew that I'd be able to rise higher than ever before. I'm telling you, there's something great is in you right now, something for you to give to the world. And know you will rise higher than you ever imagined if you just find your path, believe in your path, and live it. Thank you, y'all. I never really produced as far as technical production, but as far as the song that I've created, I would either say I used to love her, or I'm gonna have to go with the light.